Finally, we're going to talk about South32, which, remember, was the company that was spun off from BHP Billiton with all of the stuff they decided would be non-core for them. And by spin-off, I mean the shareholders of BHP Billiton received those shares in a transaction with a buyback option. It's focused on aluminium, which, of course, was a big part of BHP Billiton, including those smelters out in Mozambique. Coal, including energy coal, and manganese, nickel, and a whole bunch of other stuff. May 2015, that's when it was put onto the market. It's headquartered in Perth, although it's got a fairly substantial headquarter operation here in South Africa too. 131 billion rands worth of market cap, so that's crazy that we don't talk about it more often. The price to earnings ratio and dividend yield don't show up as positive numbers because of the fact they've made losses historically, reorganizing, restructuring, although it does have a dividend yield. Let's show the share price. So this shows since the listing, it's actually done quite nicely, huh?
Yeah, I think it's actually been the winner, and I think Billiton actually spun it off probably just at the wrong timing there.
Although if you owned it and you got them, then you've benefited.
Yeah. Look, I think they looked at their portfolio those days, Billiton, and said, okay, where they're bigger and where they got the most first-tier assets, they're going to keep those, and they're going to spin off their, not always second-tier, but their smaller operations, they're going to spin off and take it out, and
but
that's
actually
not their core business.
Stand alone, it's got some real heft.
Yeah, and the positive there is they got spun off with no debt, and if you look at that specific graph last year, the concern wasn't if the commodities are good commodity companies. The concern was, are they going to survive with all the debt they have on their balance sheets? These guys didn't, and you can see that in the share price. Actually, lead, nickel, silver was the winners in commodities over the last few years, and the other three weren't so bad. So
we should see some earnings momentum and some positive numbers in due course.
Yeah, we think so.
We're right off time. So
I'm going to go hot.
Hot on this one too?
Certainly.
Nice. Okay, good. I'll give it a hot too. I like the idea that it's got those commodities that are doing well, and as you say, no debt.